E tua filha, fala lá.
This is the best day. The best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact.
Ok, filha.
I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
Yeah.
You heard Damon? There is no solution. It's hell or bust.
Tem de haver uma forma de curá-la.
But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that.
Está-se bem, filha.
Please.
Fênix. Não sei, mano.
Thanks,
Vou deixar por agora.
I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
Estamos bem. Não há nada aqui para ver. Eu carrego no alto e não faz nada. E não consegues ver? O que está aqui?
Time to press ahead.
Está no andar de cima? Vá lá. Catorze. Vá lá. Heavy.
Don't burn yourself.
Só ela é que pode. Só que ela tem uma melhor. Tenho que começar a dar proficiência com armas pesadas ou as coisas.
Let's get going. Best be on my way.
Antes de ir ter com a Jair, eu quero só ir ver aquela chavala. Como é que estás, maninha? Como é que é, Bex? Teu marido?
I can't.
Fala comigo. O que é que se passa, Bex?
I just want to be alone.
Sou eu.
Gone?
Gone no onde?
Cultists. It was so dark. I didn't realize until the children started screaming. They rounded us up.
locked us up. Said they were taking whoever could still walk to Moonrise Tower.
Eu salvo, amor.
I managed to get away. But my love, Dennis, Martin Dor, Roshan. I've always been good at running. Unlike Dennis, I didn't realize one day our lives would depend on it. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
Yeah, ele ainda pode estar vivo.
Do you really think so? By the gods, I hope you're right. I wish I hadn't let go of him.
Yeah, eu salvo.
It's hard to imagine him making it after everything that happened. But if you find him, it would mean the world to me.
Está seguro.
Dennis.
E aqui, o que é que há aqui? Não, filho, aqui.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
See any movement out there?
Dark Mother Wicked.
Is that Darkmoor the Wicked? I don't believe it.
Quem é o Dark Mother Wicked?
His territory ran from the Wood of Sharp Teeth to Cloakwood.
Last
Took half an
night's
army to
best
drive him out.
bargains right here.
How did he end up here?
Está para dar vida? Então,
Report more activity among the cultists.
como é que é, Matis?
Preparing to march.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so
Tu
good.
conheces a Karlak?
Well, yeah. I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam, bam. We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Comigo.
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
Ah, bom
case.
conselho.
Want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes
Mas é
out
dia da
this mess
Karlak.
with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Das uma
Shy.
fofura.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
É a primeira cara feliz que eu vejo em algum
I'm
tempo.
alive, ain't I? What's not to like? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Dá para persuadir? Não, não quero enganá-lo.
This is a valuable piece, so it's
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
cost a lot. And that is as Mole would say,
Bora.
premium.
Séries.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Aye, and more than half the others with you.
Fuck.
We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Yeah, nós vimos uns quantos. Yeah.
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
Yeah.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think.
A gente salva.
Thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Map of the Shadowlands.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Sim, sim.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Não abri mais nada? Oi? Find the Ledger. Waning Moon. Toll House. Tenho de ir àqueles três. Rescue the Tieflings. Fuck. Ok, vamos ter muita coisa para fazer nesta secção.
But I will, damn it!
Harper Boar. Porquê é que não me deixas ver as cenas? Onde é que eu vi aqui uma cena laranja? Innkeeper's Key está aqui em cima. Já vamos descobrir. Vamos primeiro falar com a Jaheira. Nossa amiga do primeiro jogo. E do segundo. Perde o marido.
My gods.
Do your very good.
Olha, Carlac também jogou o primeiro e o segundo. Fuck. Tenho inspiração.
you
fuck
perceive
it.
inviting hints of cedarwood and blackberry. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Não consegue cheirar
I
o
assure you it's quite safe.
mentirosa.
Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite
Não
is
podia mentir
changing,
mesmo que quisesse.
isn't it? You speak frivolously. I do not believe you grasp the cost of what we're dealing with. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave.
Dá para ficar contigo na equipa?
If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good,
Podes.
because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious.
Pois, já perdeste teu marido, né?
I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Eu sei quem é, o coisa, ele temos estado a ler livros dele há não sei quanto tempo.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead.
É este, o
I
Catrick
locked his
Thorne.
corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself.
Thorm.
He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here. Commanding an army
Isto é daquelas coisas que eu não curto, porque
destroying Baldur's Gate.
retira o poder do primeiro, o trabalho do segundo, o trabalho que fizemos no Baldur's Gate 2.
He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Bora, filha.
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find
eu
out
não
what
tenho
it is that
metade
makes him
dos...
invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield,
Eu acho que eles têm a ordem de kill on site,
together
filha.
we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Oh, the glorious true soul Z das trancas will be the performance of a lifetime. Então não.
Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease.
Tá-se.
Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
Já.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Seluna, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you. and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Ok. Tu não queres falar?
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left. Rings a bell? Why? Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking. They're safe. And beautiful.
Estás bocado parva.
Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid. Well, perhaps I can come up with something later, all the same.
Elecas. Elecas, queres ver que é desta?
Difficult to say.
Estava a pensar que querias falar sobre a outra de
Fellow
Selûne, não?
servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Olé.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Não é porque ela está ali. Quem é que está a falar? Ah, cala-te! O que é que este porco está a fazer aqui com o miúdo?
Your move, Maul.
Não.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Não, outra nota. Ok, vamos fazer aqui um F5. Porque aquilo que me apetece fazer é dar-lhe a tanga. Mas também queria ver se isto dá. Vá, vamos dar uma bardada.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did.
Não!
You will consider it, won't you?
Não, não vai. Não. Não. Mole?
What a lovely specimen she is.
Vá a merda, filho da puta.
Apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
Por mim estás à vontade.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
Pimba,
I can
Bardo.
most certainly believe it. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy.
O que é que vais à
And
merda?
tragedy, my friend. Well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Caga no pão, come merda.
Come.
Vai contar a história do anterior, não é?
Have me tell you, spoil all the fun. Suffice to say, there's ambition, folly, and death aplenty. The rest, well, I'll let you uncover that yourself.
Yeah, afasta-te a mão.
Won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But
Nah.
enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
Yeah, tem que estar bem.
Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine.
Ah, merda.
See you soon.
É para o caralho. Onde é que está a mole? Onde é que foi a mole?
Gaslight's best bargains right here.
Your job is to serve drinks, you little devil. Do it.
Hiss.
Olha! Ele foi rapado.
This is
Que tu
my
queres?
territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. I slinked, of course. Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She
Então,
promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful.
dá para lhe dar leite?
You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Ah, Blessing of Saloon, ok. Olha, a cantora.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. Honestly, terribly.
Conta.
I still can't believe it. The cultists, the screams. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Ainda tenho de salvar esses putos.
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't
Ele está aqui?
taking it so well.
Eu falo com ele.
None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Pretende ser. Bora. Sou Bardo, sou Bardo.
Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Eu salvo-os.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can.
E vou.
Be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Ok. Portanto, aqui foi onde eu estive antes, não foi?
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Está tudo para apanhar. Deixa lá ver que este gajo está armado em parvo.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Fala bem com os putos.
said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jahira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Vais ter calma?
It's you. Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives?
Nem por isso.
If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. I tried. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me.
Seu
She can
estúpido.
leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Tu literalmente salvaste-os. Não, para de chorar e faz qualquer coisa sobre isso. Não, que eu tenho medo que ele morra. Mas ao mesmo tempo é preciso.
Oh, I will. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Seu estúpido, onde é que ele está?
I don't need your help and I don't need your pity. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do.
Seu estúpido.
I'll fix this.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Como é que é, Umi?
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
E o outro canuco?
If this is about Roland, go away! He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us.
Isso é mentira.
And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid.
Fazes bem.
Yeah. save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
Já,
I
comecei
found
perto
this
dele.
book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Mostra.
It's for Roland.
Bora.
Guess you can have it then. I don't care. Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Continua, estou simpático. Era isto? Isto é que era o livro mágico? Olha, a conselheira. Muita coisa para ver.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. We believe the cultists have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in. Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other.
Eu tenho de ouvir.
Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The council sent a carrier pigeon.
Eu estou a perder informação aqui, porque está a dar skip a duas cenas.
The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives.
Oh,
except
merda.
those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Cada vez que eu te vejo, vais-te embora e não me ajudas. Bora, Dredd. Como é que isso vai?
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistular.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Ooh.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. Maybe he was a musician.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me. If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Bora.
We are living. We are dead. Two of us safe to the end.
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
Pois. House of Healing. A Sharon Enclave. Ui. Olé. House of Healing ali. Ainda vamos ter muita coisa para investigar aqui. Fala, amor.
Sir Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got.
Well, acho que sabemos agora, não é?
Man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Agente estranho.
No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
Tão mole.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
Negócio com o diabo.
No.
Bora, filho. Filha. Pimba.
You aren't joking. Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
A troco de...
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very picture of innocence. She's clearly lying.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
Para, filha. Não me enganes. Fuck a duck. Ia-me lixando.
He said he could get me and my gang to Baldur's Gate. I reckon he can do it too. Don't care what your law says. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild.
O que acontece ao atual,
I
já?
don't know, devil stuff. What matters is I can keep my kids safe. Everyone else has let them down, but I won't. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
O que é que isto foi a preto? Bora, Carlac. Ajuda-me.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind.
E isto é completamente verdade.
Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
Não interessa, porque os erros estúpidos de prazer acabam por acontecer.
True enough. She'll go far in the city.
Nenhuma destas respostas é aquela em que eu acredito.
Wonder if I could con some gold off that cleric.
Na sério que não me deixas... Não há aqui nada? Ah, ele está aqui. Vamos falar com ela, mas já vamos. Quer explorar isto primeiro por dentro?
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Bom dia, amor. Oh, Shadowheart, este vou trocar. Estás bem, filha? Eu li no jornal que ela estava a passar mal.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Bully for us. We've been waiting. Hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists.
Sim, mas estás solteira.
It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Tens que dizer o quê? Estou livre da Shadow Curse?
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies.
Não, eu ia dizer que era tomates.
While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Puta, eu não descansei. Eu não descansei, mano.
Hello, Isabel.
Gajo com asas.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Oh, filho da puta.
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Ah, para o caralho.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Eu não tenho a vida completa. Save failed Constitution. Não dá para parar.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Não tenho vida toda.